2024 horror blockbuster Longlegs, starring Cage Books as the villain. The policewoman found something strange while investigating the whereabouts of the killer. Even though there are hundreds of houses with the same shape here, but something suddenly appeared in her heart. The murderer must be hiding in the house across the street right now. Anna quickly reported the information to her colleague, but her colleagues did not take the newcomer's words seriously. But seeing Anna's expression, which was still nervous, to convince her, his friend decided to go and ask. Next second, Anna was so frightened that she quickly leaned against the wall to hide. Then she groped for her weapon. Then after she calmed down, she carefully raised her gun and barged in. Anna saw the extremely dangerous criminal raise both his hands and surrender instantly. As if something terrifying was controlling him, Anna, who has just joined the police, makes a great contribution with ease. Anna immediately caught the attention of her unit chief. Anna is assigned to join him in investigating a series of unsolved murders. This case has remained unsolved for 30 years. The reason why it is connected, that's because there is the same year. This means that the daughter of the murdered family was born on the 14th. Every time a letter appears at the scene, it's full of symbols that people don't understand at all. Only on the signature is the word longhand clearly written. Police characterized it as a serial killer and called the killer the long-legged crown. And the lack of power over the years has caused great panic in the local area. The case has also damaged the image of the police in a way that the entire police department cannot erase. All kinds of pressure make Ray have to find a police officer who has good investigative skills, hoping to get some hints. And the reason why he is so eager to solve this case, apart from external pressure, it was also because his daughter's birthday was also on the 14th. This often creates an uneasy feeling that a long-legged monster is lurking in the dark. Ray's high expectations make Anna feel more stressed, and just as she called her mother to ease her anxiety. But suddenly there was a knock outside the door. Anna immediately hung up the phone. Then she leaned against the window and looked out. Anna saw a figure standing in the darkness not far away. She hurriedly and nervously took out her gun to check, but now the figure has disappeared. Then he suddenly remembered that he had 10 keys. Quickly ran back to the house in panic again. Although he searched, she did not find it, but the letters on the table proved that this scene is not an illusion. The letter said not to open it before the 14th. Anna ignored the letter and opened it. Sure enough, the letter was sent by a long-legged killer, but the contents were still strange symbols that she couldn't understand. But Anna had that intuition again. A simple attempt to use the Bible to magically solve the secrets left behind by the long-legged vessels. It was very disappointing that the content was just a low-quality threat, and she hadn't had a chance to read it yet. Ray called first, and it turned out that the 11th massacre had taken place somewhere that night. And this time, the long-legged killer still left a letter at the scene. Watch Anna decipher the secret language without saying a word. Ray was glad that he didn't find the wrong person. That intuition allowed her to quickly investigate the clues of this case. She found that all the murders were 6 days before or after the 14th. And after sequencing the murders and connecting them with a line, the pattern was found to be very similar to the form of Satan summoning ritual. It's just that the core is not fully connected yet. But if she followed these rules, the time at that time was 3 days later. She quickly informed Ray of the information, and he talks about the reasons why. Anna found no signs of forced entry in any of the murder houses. There were no fingerprints at the scene except those of the deceased. Anna suspected the long-legged killer never moved at all. Instead, used some methods to make the victims kill each other. And she also investigates that there are survivors in this case. Anna felt that she could find a clue to the long-legged killer through the surviving girl. Ray said they had searched for him many times. Anna said that her instincts told her to go to the girl's house first and then investigate. And that could solve the case. The successes in solving cases made Ray agree without hesitation. He rushed to the scene to reinvestigate. Soon, Anna found a hidden compartment under the floor directly, then found a doll hidden inside. Ray immediately recognized that the doll closely resembled the survivor, but after forensic identification, no clues were found on the doll. The only strange thing is removing the hollow ball from the doll's head. It was as if someone was whispering in the dark. Anna, who heard the voice, had intuition again. and it feels stronger than ever. It's really immersive from a puppet's perspective. But the next second, the long-legged killer covered the doll with a black cloth. Both of them had no choice but to go to the mental hospital to continue their investigation. Anna learned that someone visited the girl yesterday. Then today, the girl seemed to wake up. What's even stranger is that the name written in the diary is actually Anna. She suspected that this person was the mysterious long-legged killer, but the girl couldn't remember the appearance of the long-legged killer. There was a voice in her head that controlled her. But it sounds like someone visited yesterday. The girl said it was a terrible thing. She can think of everything, but her body is like a doll and can't get rid of it. Just like her parents back then. It turns out that the girl ran away because something went wrong at school, but her parents were not so lucky, and a priest came to the house to pray. The other party seemed to have seen something terrible, but it was too late to ask about the situation. The man immediately hacked the priest to death using an axe, and the woman seemed oblivious to this terrifying sight. And she walked over there and she looked at it in awe. Then she was also tortured by her husband and ended up dying horribly. And all this was told by the person who visited yesterday. Anna identifies a mentally disturbed girl who may be related to the broken doll. But Ray didn't listen at all. They sat her down and randomly asked her what else she was hiding. It turns out he accidentally found out that Anna's birthday was also the 14th, and her mother called the police the day before her 9th birthday. Said that a strange man approached his daughter. But Anna said she didn't remember it at all.
You go see your mother.
There is no way to deal with leader skepticism. She had to go home to ask his mother directly. But her mother also said she didn't know. Only then did Anna realize that her mother was using drugs. Seeing this, he didn't want to ask any further. Back home alone and keep thinking. But suddenly, she saw a wooden box in the corner. Anna usually puts important things in it. Anna didn't expect her to find... Got the clue. That's a photo of her when she was little. And one of them immediately reminded her of a scary incident in the past. Little Anna was playing in front of the house at that time, but accidentally found a car parked not far from there. Curious, she stepped forward to check. When she turned around, she saw a strange man standing behind her. The man actually knew her birthday and wished her a happy birthday. Anna didn't think much about it and took a photo as a thank you. But before she could give it to him, her mother came in with a panic, and the man's face is really scary. But Anna can't remember what happened next. Anna could only be sure that this person was truly a serious suspect. Soon the police arrested the suspect based on the photo, and threw the notebook in the suitcase to identify the remains of letters and notes from the crime scene. And the man also generously admitted that he was a long-legged clown, but he said that he would not tell everything until he saw Anna. And he didn't forget Anna's birthday after all these years, singing the birthday song like crazy again in front of the camera. Scary voice and face make it feel creepy. Anna analyzed that as long as he appeared, she would be on guard. There were no traces left at the scene for years. She suspected that the man might have other accomplices. If Anna and her partner don't catch them all, there will definitely be more victims. Thinking about this, Anna decides to face her childhood shadow. The long-legged monster came to life as soon as she saw it. Anna saw this and quickly tried to speak. Anna didn't expect that the long-legged killer had an accomplice, but when asked for his identity, he said nothing. Crazy again signifies that the henchman will help him complete the remaining tasks. The man's arrogant attitude made Anna angry.
Your work's over. It's done. And you're gonna be in here for the rest of your life.
After hearing this, the long-legged monster's face finally turned sinister, says he won't stay here and will fight.
Why don't you ask your mommy?
And before Anna knew what was happening,
Hail Satan.
the next second he fell to his death on the table. The killer died in the interrogator, making Ray furious. Now all clues are gone and the alleged crime is just one day away. He didn't know how to stop it, but Anna still didn't give up. Anna asked her friend to take her home. Whether or not the long-legged monster's last words were true, she had to try, only to find out that his mother was not in the house. Little did she know that someone was silently circling behind the car at this moment. And the next second, Anna heard gunshots outside. She hurriedly walked in panic to the window to check. Seeing the scene of her mother's brutal murder, the confused Anna quickly ran out in panic, but finds that her mother is pointing a gun at a little girl, Anna, and quickly shouts for her to put the gun down. But as she approached, she was horrified to see that the little girl was actually a doll that looked just like herself. And seeing him made Anna finally remember everything. It turns out that the long-legged monster who is a wizard is a loyal follower of Satan. He had tried to bring his master back to the world, which required many lives. At that time, the girl's family was targeted because they were the target of a long-legged monster, but his scary face forced him to commit crimes in a violent way at first. This method may have been exposed by the police, and women begged the long-legged killer to let them go. In return, the woman would help him do it together, and the long-legged monster eventually agreed to the request. He started using magic to create dolls that could kill each other. And the magic core is the ball in the brain. Then a nun delivered the doll to Anna's door. Good face plus church welfare rhetoric. So she can easily put the goods into the target's house. This is also the reason why the police could never find any trace of the killer at the scene. But to control Della, Anna's mother, the henchmen make Anna into a doll too. This is also the fundamental reason why he has super intuition and this memory loss. Remembering everything, he hurriedly called the long-legged assassin a floating pearl. Now her mother is free. Her mother finally breathed a sigh of relief. But it is said that her daughter has not been released. The magic ball inside instantly shattered into pieces, and Anna's head also felt dizzy. Even Anna couldn't hold on any longer. She fell and fainted. After some time, she was woken up by the phone ringing. Anna walked forward and picked her up.
You're late for Miss Ruby's birthday party.
She then realized that after so many years, the mother may have been brainwashed too. What's more frightening is that it was officially speculated that Today was feeling unwell, and Anna quickly came to Ray's house. Anna finds that nothing is happening at home, but when she entered the house, she saw a familiar doll, and Della, dressed as a nun, sits quietly inside the house. She soon realized that she was still one step behind. Anna saw that they both got up and said they were going to cut the cake.
All three of them have to die.
The next second, a woman screamed from the kitchen. Anna saw this and quickly grabbed the girl and wanted to leave the place, but Ray walked out happily. Seeing that Ray had been affected, she shot him without hesitation. Della on the side wants to stop her daughter from causing trouble.
Oh, please. Don't! Come in!
Even though her mother had protected her for half her life, but Anna still shot her mother without mercy. A mother who has long changed. Looking at the girl who was still holding the doll indifferently, Anna quickly pulled she up, and then get ready to destroy the perpetrator who caused this situation. She suddenly realized that the devil summoning ritual might have been completed.